points in that game against Wiki
And in the end, the best team will win. It's Pt.2 United defending champions in your next match.
Well, definitely, it's going to be an interesting game because last season when we played against Pt.2 United, it was an interesting game for both sides. It ended 1-0 for Pt.2 United. They fought so hard, to get that one goal and then to get the maximum 3 points. We will be playing at their new stadium. It's not a familiar ground to them. I think that again is
Look at this guy just banking on the ground.
Yeah, because I think that again is an advantage for MFM. It's an AstroTurf. We play here on AstroTurf, and I think going forward for us with our best legs, it's going to be a tough one for Pt.2 United.
That's right. So that's it. I'll take a look at match day 4 of the Nigeria Professional Football League, and I'm still inviting you to talk about it. League football in Nigeria getting better, more competitive, and of course, it's a new season, so teams are trying to gather points now that every other team is still trying to gel. We have media officers from FC Ifeanyi and of course MFM. They played today in Lagos. MFM won by 2-1. Ike, let me get you talking generally. What's your take on the league this new season?
Well, first of all, I have to say kudos to Shehu Diko and also the management team for what they have done in the league so far. The past 3 seasons, it's been a process, learning. It's been a learning curve and trying to, improve what we have in the league so far. And I like the fact that from the word go for the new season, 2017-2018, teams are beginning to get away from home and get the desired result, just like we had today. And at the end of it, we never had any fracas. I like the fact now that we are now having orientation for the fans to tell them that football, it's about conviviality, it's about togetherness, and it's about the passion and the love for the game. This win at home at all cost syndrome, we'll just have to find a way to nip it in the bud, and I like the fact they are doing that right now. But with the way the league is progressing right now, it looks like it's Pt.2 United to lose because they basically poached players from almost all the clubs last season that we had better. They got one from our club, King of Sanga also, and we'll definitely miss the exploits of King of Sanga this season.
Wow. Oh, wow. So that's it. Well, let's wrap up this discussion. Talk about MFM and their CAF Champions League campaign. I've heard a lot about the CAF Champions League and MFM. They don't have the experience. They're going together and have stage fright. How is your team trying to put together a Champions League team that will represent Nigeria properly on the continent?
Well, like you said, we are trying to put up a team that will represent Nigeria, that will not that will make every Nigerian proud. And then again, we have to have this at the back of our mind that definitely there's going to be this first time experience for MFM FC. But then we've seen a team like I think Ocean Boys or Kaduna United at some point when they get to the continent, they did so well. They did so well for the first time while on the continent, and I think Nigerians should just get behind MFM FC. Definitely, we will not disappoint them. There's a thing that is, there's one good thing that I think will work for MFM. Real Bamako that we're playing against, their league has been suspended. That means that the team is not in good shape. Sure, you understand? I think that alone is an advantage for MFM FC. The coaches have gotten a clip, some clips of Real Bamako, how they played, and then they've been working around the clock in order to get probably a point or maximum point against them. Then when they come back to Agege Stadium, they get the job done.
But what's it about your team? What's the quality? Did your team make quality signings this break?
Quality signing. I don't know. I don't know what you mean by quality signing. But the truth is, we signed some players from Niger Tornadoes, like the guy you saw, Akila Jesse from a grassroots team, and then that was what we did for Stephen Ode, and then he became a star. So we have some players that are very, very good, but they might not be that big.
But these are questions your fans are asking. Fans of MFM in Lagos are saying, for you to go to the CAF Champions League, you should be able to, for instance, convince Antonio Pt.2 to come to your team. You have a lot of work you need to do. That's why they are asking. They want to support you.
I think our fans should understand that MFM is different from other clubs. We have a structure. And then the coaches, Fidelis Illichukwu has said the times that number that he believes in grassroots players. He believes in developing players. And I think we have a lot of teams in the world that are even, Arsenal is doing that. And at some point,
did they have the trophy? I'll do that. My job here is to ask questions.
Yeah, I understand. But then they just have to understand the structure of MFM FC. The coach believes so much in grassroots players, and that has been working for him. So I've gotten players from the grassroots.
Let's see. Yeah, that's true. Sikra has been with you guys for like forever. Austin Okpara also, and even the coach has also been in the fray for quite some time. Tell me about Ladan Boso. How much influence can he bring to your team?
Yes, if you look at Ladan Boso, well, this is a man that, if you talk about Nigerian football in all aspects, he has been an all-rounder, a manager that handled the under-20 team in 2007. I can remember Ike Chukwuezenwa was in that team. It tells you about his experience, his antecedents. Handled Niger Tornadoes also, Abia Warriors, now FC Fanyo. In fact, all the teams he has handled, they are basically warriors attached to their name. Abia Warriors, El Kanemi Warriors, Anambra Warriors. So he's synonymous with victory. And I like to call him a maverick. So he's experienced in the job, and I know basically he would like to bring a lot of his own experience to bear in the team right now. You saw what he did for El Kanemi last season. They finished sixth in the log. They were almost close to getting a continental place. I see him doing that for the team. We expect to return back to the continent. Last season, we finished 9th on the log. Not the kind of finishing we wanted. This season, we are starting on a good note, getting the results we need, and the positives, considering the fact that we are getting goals away from home. We'd like to continue that, but we need to get our first away win. And then I believe that Ladan Boso is the man that can do it for FC Fanyo.
I'll keep you guys posted tonight on Channels Television. Let's go on this break. When we come back, we'll just wrap up this discussion with the media officers. Don't go anywhere, stay with us.